Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add food and beverage products IndiaMART inquiries in Google Sheets. So I am managing a company which specializes in beverages and food, and I have listed my products on IndiaMART. Now my objective is that whenever I am going to receive a new inquiry from a lead related to the pricing, offers and etc. related to my company, then automatically the record should be created in my Google Sheets. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up a connection between IndiaMART and Google Sheets, and for that I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So I'm going to set up a connection between these two applications without the requirement of any coding and programming skills to automate this entire process. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So in this video I'm going to show you step by step that how we can automatically add IndiaMART leads to Google Sheets for food and beverage product business. So I run a food and beverage product business that sells items like organic snacks, beverages, gourmet sauces and etc. And I list my products on IndiaMART to attract wholesale buyers, distributors and retailers looking for quality products at competitive prices. So every day I am receiving multiple inquiries through IndiaMART from potential customers asking for different kind of products, pricings and bulk purchase options. So I want to create a systematic record of each of these queries and each of these leads inside my Google Sheets. So instead of manually copying each inquiry from IndiaMART into a Google Sheets, which is a time consuming and prone to errors, I decided to automate this process using Pabbly Connect. So over here I'm going to simply set up a connection between my IndiaMART account and Google Sheets to automatically add all the leads and all the inquiries inside my Google Sheets systematically without single manual efforts. And I'm going to do this without any coding and programming skills because I'm using Pabbly Connect. So as you know, Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate the entire repetitive task without the requirement of any coding skills, and here by simply setting up connections between our work applications. So with the help of Pabbly Connect, I will set up the connection between IndiaMART and Google Sheets. Let's get started quickly. We are on the home page of Pabbly Connect where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, you will find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on the sign up for free button. It is going to create your free new account and it will take only 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. Now it has taken me towards my dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, you will find all your workflows which you have created, and also you will be able to create different folders on the same dashboard to save your workflow separately. Now to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. Let's do that. And here a dialog box is appeared in front of us. It is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, I'm going to give a name over here. Add food and beverage product IndiaMART inquiry in Google Sheets. After giving this name to my workflow, I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, I'm going to select this automations for IndiaMART leads as my folder, and I'm going to click on create. So I've created a separate folders for all the automations which I'm going to create for IndiaMART, okay? And then I'm going to click on create to create the workflow. As we have done that, a blank workflow is open in front of us on a new screen which contains two extremely important windows. First is the trigger over here and the second is action. Now what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Let's suppose here my objective is that whenever a new lead is received, a new inquiry, let's suppose here my objective is that for my food and beverage product company, whenever I'm going to receive a new inquiry from a new client, a new lead through IndiaMART, then I want to create a record of that lead along with the inquiry with all of the details in Google Sheets. For that, I will have to take IndiaMART in trigger and Google Sheets in my action. When we are going to set up a connection between these two applications, we will clearly see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the lead is received through IndiaMART along with a query, then only the record will be created inside Google Sheets, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us quickly start creating our workflow. To start the automation, first of all, we have to go towards our trigger step and we have to select our trigger application. Our trigger application over here will be IndiaMART, of course. So let's select that. Then we have to select the trigger event. So what is trigger event? Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or it is going to start. So new leads will be our trigger event over here, because we want that as soon as a new lead will be generated through IndiaMART account, then the response should be captured instantly. And as the response should be captured, the workflow should get triggered automatically. Now we have to set up a connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect. For that, you can see I'm already logged in towards my IndiaMART account. And over here, we have to insert this webhook URL inside our IndiaMART account to set up this connection that we are going to do with the help of the instructions given over here. So we simply have to follow the given steps and we have to insert the webhook URL, because it is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of new leads from IndiaMART towards Pabbly Connect. So let's copy this webhook URL and then I'm going to tell you exactly what you have to do. So I'm going to first of all take you towards my IndiaMART account, and after coming over here from the left side, you will find the option of Lead Manager. So we have to select that. After coming on Lead Manager, you will find 3 lines over here, that is the menu section. So you have to select that. Then we have the option of Import Export Leads, under which we have 3 other options. Among these options, we have to select Push API. After coming over here on Push API integration, here we have to first of all select the source through which source we are generating this lead. So here you can select any of the source according to your choice, but I am going to select other over here. Then as we have selected that, we have to provide the CRM platform name and the webhook listener URL. So CRM platform name will be the platform through which you want to connect IndiaMART. So I am going to select Pabbly Connect over here. Okay, now we have to paste a URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. So let's simply paste that as well. After doing this, we'll simply click on Save Details. And now we have to select an appropriate option that why we are setting up this connection. You can have multiple, you can have any of the reason given over here. I'm going to select the reason that I feel that I can permanently save the leads from IndiaMART and view later. Okay, then I'm going to click on Generate OTP. And as we have done that, you can see our webhook is activated over here. It is successfully set up. And now this means that the connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect is made successfully. So now whenever a lead will be generated along with the inquiry for our food and beverage business, then automatically the response will be captured. Now over here, you can see it is showing waiting for webhook response. This means that now we have to do a test submission by creating a new lead inside IndiaMART so that the response could be captured. And how am I going to generate this lead? For that, I'm going to open another account in incognito mode and I'm going to send an inquiry through that account over here on my business in IndiaMART. And as soon as we will do that, the lead will be generated and the response of that lead will be captured inside Pabbly Connect as well. So over here, you can see I have opened incognito mode and I've searched my business over here in IndiaMART. Okay, I have already created a profile with my number, and with that profile, I'm going to send a response. So once the profile will be created, then just we have to send the query to the supplier, and all our details, all the details of the customer will be received to that supplier automatically. So now I'm going to click on Contact Supplier. I'm going to enter my number once again. And I will click on Submit. Now I'm going to enter my inquiry. Hello, I'm interested in purchasing 500 units of organic almond cookies for my retail store. Can you please provide the wholesale pricing, shipping details and any available discounts? Looking forward to your response. This is my inquiry as a customer. I'm going to click on Submit. And here I will submit again. And you can see it is saying your details are sent to this particular business. So now I'm going to go back towards Pabbly Connect. Over here, you can see we have received the response. In this response, here we have the status of the lead, that is success. Here we have a unique query ID, which will be unique for each and every lead and each and every query. So whenever we are going to receive a new lead, a new query, then we are going to receive a new unique query ID for that same lead as well. Okay, then we have the subject of the requirement, the state through which we have received this particular lead. Here we have the name of the lead. These are all the details of the lead which I have submitted while creating the profile. Okay, so I have created a user profile in incognito mode with the same details, such as the company name as ABC Company, the email address as smartlead45@pabblytudes.com, country India, city as Bhopal, and the name of the lead as Smart Lead. So I've received all the details. Whenever now I'm going to receive a new lead through this particular profile, all the details will be automatically captured with whether the person who is submitting this response is going to submit these details or not, but I'm going to receive these details in my response. Over here I have received the product name and here is my query message. Here you can see that I have received a demo query message because currently I'm using a test account of IndiaMART. So I cannot receive the exact query which the lead is sending me. So because I've already used the same account earlier as well for creating different workflows. Therefore, now when I'm receiving the response from that same number, I cannot get the exact response. This is the test response, the default response I'm receiving. But in your case, it will not be same because you will be using a paid IndiaMART account, and in that case, whenever a new inquiry will be received by a lead in IndiaMART for your business, the exact query message will be received in the response to you. Now, once I have received this response, I want to transfer the same response along with all the details in my Google Sheets. For that, I have already prepared a spreadsheet which contains the name, email, phone number, and the query of the lead. So I want to fill in the data over here automatically in this particular spreadsheet whenever the new lead will be received from IndiaMART. So for that, now I will have to set up the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. So we'll move forward towards our action step, and we will select our action application as Google Sheets. Let's quickly select that. Then we have to select our action event, and that will be add new row, because we want to add a new row inside our Google Sheets whenever a new lead will be generated through IndiaMART. Let's click on connect. For building this connection here, I'm going to go with add new connection, and I will click on sign in with Google. I'm already logged into my Google Sheets, as you can see, and now I have to select my account. Then Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access my Google account, and it is 100% safe. So I'm going to click on allow. And with this, you can see my authorization has become successful, and the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is made successfully. Now we have to move forward towards entering the details over here. So first of all, you need to select the spreadsheet name. So you can see the name of my spreadsheet is new leads and queries. So I'm going to go back towards Pabbly Connect, and I will select the same name from the spreadsheet. You can see here I have my spreadsheet name, new leads and queries. I've selected that. Then over here, when we'll scroll down, here we have some other details which we have to enter for creating a record. These are the same fields, name, email, phone number, and query as we have in our spreadsheet. So we have to fill in the data over here so that the record could be created. So the sheet name is also selected as we have only one sheet. Then we will start with the name. So here, which data you want to enter in your Google Sheets. I want to enter the data of my lead which I have received from IndiaMART, and because I've already received all these details already in my earlier response, so what I will do, I will simply map the data instead of entering it manually. So first of all, I will start with the name. So here we have the name of the lead. We will simply select this name, and it is mapped. When we have mapped this name, it has become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, automatically it is going to replace. So now whenever a lead will be generated through IndiaMART, automatically this name in this field is going to replace with a new name of that new lead. And in this way, we are going to automate the entire process of creating a record in Google Sheets from IndiaMART leads. Okay, so now here I'm going to map the email. I will search for the email address. I will select it, and it is mapped. In the similar manner, either you can scroll down to search from the previous response, or you can even search from the search bar by adding the key details. Now here I'm going to map the phone number, which is given over here. We have selected that, and it is mapped, and now we are going to map the query. So this is my query message. I have mapped that. Again, this is a test query message, but in your case, it will be real one. Now when I've mapped all these details in the fields, they are automatically going to replace, and we are going to automate the entire process. In case if you're going to enter these details manually, it will become static, and then it is not going to replace. Therefore, to automate the process, we have to use mapping. Then we will simply click on save and send test request button. And as we have done that, you can see that the response is received. So once we have received this response, I am going to take you towards my Google Sheets to check whether automatically the data is added over there or not. And you can see that yes, automatically the data is added over here. We have the name, email address, phone number, and the query. All the details are exactly the same which we have received in the lead response. So this means that the connection between IndiaMART and Google Sheets is absolutely successful. Now whenever a new lead will be generated through IndiaMART, automatically the data will be recorded in Google Sheets. In this way, you can create a systematic record of all your leads and all your inquiries for your food and beverage products company. So I hope this automation is helpful for you and it is clear to you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.